So this week, my article is called The 12 Daily Principles of Agile Software Development by Scott Steiner, which was from Forbes magazine. So in the chapter this week on um, improving the performance of software development, um, there was some talk about Agile software development, but not a lot of detail about what it actually is. So I thought I would cover that um, using this article. Scott Steiner, he talks about the sort of the history of software development and how the waterfall method actually works, which is a six-phase approach to software development that includes analysis, design, implementation, validation, testing, integration, and maintenance. And it's very rigid in that no phase can begin until the prior phase is complete. Uh, Agile software development, on the other hand, was developed in the 1990s, and there were 17 software developers that in 2001 released the Manifesto for Agile Software Development. The Agile development process, it's all built about being dynamic and adapting to changing requirements. Um, Steiner points out that there's 12 principles that make up really the software development, the Agile software development methodology. The first principle is early and continuous delivery of valuable software, which leads to customer satisfaction. Basically, it's always delivering functional software throughout the entire process. The second principle is welcome changing requirements, even in late stages of development. So that's sort of the real fundamental principle of agile development is that requirements for software should actually change throughout the process. The waterfall method has no tolerance for change in requirements, as it requires you to go back and reiterate the entire waterfall process if there are changes. So the third principle is delivering working software frequently, and Steiner points out preferably weekly. So this creates customer satisfaction and confidence because the customer constantly sees working software. Fourth principle is daily close cooperation between developers and business people. So that ensures that the alignment of the business and the developers. So at the end, um, everybody has had input through the whole process, and you know that you're delivering the right product. The fifth principle is all projects are built around motivated developers who can be trusted, which really means you have to hire the best, and leaders have to focus on motivating the team. Sixth principle is face-to-face is the best form of communication. Often agile development houses use Scrum meeting techniques, which is, face-to-face, short stand-up meetings. And then the seventh principle is the primary measure of progress is working software and nothing else. That's what agile software development is measured on, is on the delivery of functional software. The eighth principle requires sustained development at a constant pace, which means hiring good developers that can work at a constant pace. The ninth principle is that continuous attention to excellence and good design is required and should be a top priority in software development. The 10th principle is simplicity is essential. So teams should maximize the amount of work that is not done in a project, produces efficient, elegant solutions. The 11th principle is that the best products result from self-organizing teams. So each team member must be educated in organization. And the final principle is that the team should regularly reflect on how to become more effective. Steiner suggests that every day should end with a review of the day's progress and how future stages could be improved. And he closes the article with the thought that solid development methodology that is adaptable to change is really required in modern development shops. And Agile provides this, which leads to really better addressing customer needs.